Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on... Hello and a warm welcome. This is the scene here at the Orange Velodrome. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's France against England. Great vision from Harry Kane. Crucial block from Varane. And over it comes. Maguire. And on to Bellingham. Well, that's how to beat your opponent, but a good piece of tidying up. Here's the side France will go with. Alban Lafont is the goalkeeper. Ousmane Dembele starts with Kingsley Coman in the wide positions. And in attack today, Kylian Mbappe starts alongside Antoine Griezmann. The England first 11. Nick Pope gets the nod between the posts. John Stones starts alongside Harry Maguire in central defence. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Over the touchline for what will be a France throw. Well, that is how to play advantage. Tammy Abraham. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
And threaded through by Mbappe. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. And a goal from Antoine Griezmann. And that ought to give his team a massive fillip. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. A very good tackle. A bit sloppy in possession. Dembele. Now Griezmann. Saka. Kane. Targets available. Cross comes in. Well, the keeper had to intervene under a bit of pressure there. Matteo Guendouzi. Strong but fair tackle. Guendouzi. Mbappe! Tammy Abraham. Here's Grealish. Saka. And this situation could be dangerous. Superb block. And foiled only by the crossbar.
Well, it was certainly a chance to get back into the game. And you have to say they're a bit unfortunate. But they do need to finish off one of these chances.
Yes, so near indeed. But now they've got to concentrate. Oh, really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that's such a good save, isn't it? How did he keep that one out?
Well, an opportunity for France to add to their lead from this corner. And a bad pass it was. Abraham. Abraham. Now with Grealish. Harry Kane. It could be up for grabs. Oh, offside. How marginal was that? But the flag is raised.
Well, as you can see, France have had much less of the ball, but their attacking play has been really incisive. It's been a really good display from them so far.
And having to soak up a bit of pressure again here. Couldn't keep the ball. Mbappe, an utterly disappointing cross, goal kick. Conor Gallagher. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Well, there it is, the first half. Well, the ball is moving again, and work to do for England. Can they up their game in this second half? Griezmann. Oh, big chance. And it's gone in. Just what the doctor ordered. Things looking very bright for them now with this buffer. 2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. Tammy Abraham. Oh, could be. In it goes to reduce the deficit. Still very much alive and kicking. Well, England's eating into the lead. Just one behind now, and you sense the momentum may be with them. Kane. And a timely intervention. Can he find the right pass? And it's the vision of Griezmann coming to the fore. Reading it well. And problem solved for now. And that'll be England's throw-in. Grealish. Well, showing good defensive judgment. Wonderful challenge, and a throw-in coming up. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. Coman. Jules Koundé on the ball. Opportunity to deliver the cross. And continues his run. Kane. This could be the equaliser. Save, but still a chance. And relief as the keeper holds on.
Well, he reacts so quickly, doesn't he? That's a great bit of work from him.
Throw in for France coming up. Getting in there to take it away. They've regained possession. The pass could do damage. able to close down the shot. Maximum commitment, and he's given away the corner. Griezmann! Oh my goodness me! Well, don't try that at home without practice, practice, practice. Breathtaking goal. Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Great pressure to win the ball back. Able to skip past his man. And that is the sort of tackle he had scripted in his mind. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. It's there for him. The save was a good one. Well, we really have to call that a squandered opportunity, Stuart.
Well, what a waste that is. It's far too easy for the keeper. He should have made him work harder there.
Good tackle. It'll be a throw. And he saw the situation developing. Coman, he's in here. The net is staring him in the face. And he didn't hesitate. Good thing too.
Well, he's so quick off his line. That's great goalkeeping, you have to say.
And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
Harry Kane losing out in that little battle. Mbappe tries his luck. Well, actually pretty easy for the goalkeeper in the end. Wonderfully weighted pass. Foden. Promising move. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. Shaw. Tammy Abraham. Can he get one back? He can! And who's to say there's not enough time for them to level matters? It would be quite the story. 3-2 it is. Who would have predicted that before a ball was kicked? Coman. It's driven in low. And keeping it out. Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all doubt. And the final whistle. It's a tale of woe for England. A defeat. Well, nights like... these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Italy against England.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
And the Italy starting 11. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the keeper. Leonardo Bonucci plays alongside Alessandro Bastoni in central defence. Domenico Berardi plays with Federico Chiesa on the flanks. And up front, Andrea Bellotti plays with Ciro Immobile. Well, it was a risky challenge, but brilliantly executed. The England first 11. Nick Pope gets the nod between the posts. Luke Shaw starts with Kyle Walker as fullbacks. And it's two strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. Abraham. Saka. Can he convert? And there it is! The opening goal, the ideal way to start. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. And just failed to keep the ball in play that time. And he could really get at the opposition. This could square the game. And does well to keep it in play. Given away by England. He has teammates around him. Chiesa. The supporters want to see him have a go. Pellegrini. Back with Barella. Immobile! Oh, there it is! A back-and-forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted nearly minutes. So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. An effective challenge. Oh, wonderful bit of skill. Will the cross work out for them? Well, it still could be dangerous. And I think the threat has been averted. Tammy Abraham must take the lead here, making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Well, a chance here perhaps to invigorate their aerial targets.
Well, as you can hear, the fans think that should have...
Oh, excellent diving stop. Corner kick played in. Not the best clearance. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Jude Bellingham. Shaw. Rice with it. Now, what can England do from this position? Could be. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve. So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Oh, tremendous vision. Immobile. Deciding to go inside. Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, very effective goalkeeping to touch it over. It's one corner after another. And given away.
Well, as you can see, England haven't had that much of the ball, but when they have had it, they've looked so dangerous, particularly when they press high up the field, win the ball back in the...
Big chance! And denied by the post. And they can't quite take advantage in the end. Chiesa. And teammates to play it to. And it's in! All square again! What a match this is turning out to be! Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Grealish. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Well, they've won possession back. What can they do from here? And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And not a great challenge. Free kick here. And the whistle is sounded for... And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Abraham. Free kick awarded then by the referee. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, that's exactly what his team needed, because they weren't at their best in the first half. And once again, it shows what a key player he is. Can they build on that in the second 45?
Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Tremendous block. It's looking promising. Really vital interception. Great vision from Harry Kane. Well, terrific defending to stop them progressing. Shaw. Kane. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Ciro Immobile. I must say, this looks promising. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it.
Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
And the problem not completely solved. Chiesa. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Beautiful pass. And intercepted it. He has teammates around him. That is a really disappointing effort. Goodness me.
On that occasion, just didn't make the right sort of contact. Should be testing the goalkeeper from that sort of range.
Declan Rice. Good tackle taken away. Do they mean business on this occasion? It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Florenzi. Domenico Berardi. And scope for them to produce something exciting. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day. It's superb scoring form. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Italy recovering possession well. Well, they really had to be on their toes defensively, given the circumstances. It's a weighted pass. Moise Keane. Opportunity. Well, flinging himself up the ball. Keen to take it short here. Well, a corner right on the back of the last one. And over it comes. Well, let's give him credit for trying it, but the execution left a bit to be desired, Stuart.
Well, I think the idea was right. Unfortunately, the skill wasn't. It's well off target in the end.
How can they find a late leveller? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Ciro Immobile. Moise Keane. On to Florenzi. Chiesa. On to Barella. Chiesa. Very quick thinking there. Saka. Here's Luke Shaw. Henderson. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Keane. They get forward, but time is very much against them here. Sterling crossing. Well, flinging himself at it. Well, this might be their final opportunity to draw level. And still dangerous. And that will be that. A win for Italy. Just... Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on... Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Italy, and they take on Spain.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
How about the cross? Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. And the Italy starting 11. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. Alessandro Bastoni plays. He's alongside Leonardo Bonucci in central defence. Nicolo Barella plays with Lorenzo Pellegrini in central midfield. And up front, Andrea Bellotti plays with Ciro Immobile. Marcos Llorente. Can they convert? And that goes down as a very disappointing attempt.
Well, the keeper can't believe his luck. That's a really poor effort.
Here's the lineup for Spain. Rodri plays alongside Marcos Llorente in the centre of the park. And up front, Morata starts alongside Ferran Torres. Morata. Here is Marco Asensio. Well, they have the ball once more. Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Stuart, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, Derek, he's a great all-round player, but it's his ability to run in behind defenders that makes him such a threat. And when he gets 1v1 against the goalkeeper, he usually scores.
Bonucci. Florenzi on the ball. Now, what can they do from here? A fine reading of the situation. Marco Asensio. They couldn't maintain possession. Laporte. The ball with Rodri. Eric Garcia. Precise ball movement. And he's alone in the middle by the look of things. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. And back underway, 1-0 it is. Bellotti. Immobile. Dani Olmo. Marcos Llorente. Unable to keep the ball. Pellegrini. Chiesa. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long. So back underway, they've levelled it at 1-1 here. Laporte. Marcos Llorente has it. Eric Garcia. Well-timed tackle. Let's see if something comes of this. Straight forward to the keeper. Ferran Torres. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Moving it forward. Pellegrini. Barella. On to Chiesa. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Chance to take the lead. He knew he had to make the tackle, and did. Ferran Torres. So the whistle then, we're at the halfway. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Pellegrini. On to Immobile. And giving the ball away. The high press was very much on. Ferran Torres. Well, a lot to like about Ciro Immobile and his first half performance. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, they weren't at their best, but with that equaliser, you can see why he's so important to this team. Hopefully they can get more of the ball to him in the second half so he can show us his ability.
Well, he really wants his brace.
Well, he looks so bright today. His movement has been excellent. Well, they haven't created too much lately, but the fans know this is a chance to take the lead here.
Barella. Immobile! Nice switch of play. And Marco Asensio giving it away. Pellegrini. Barella has it. Mastery of the passing game. Barella. Velotti. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Immobile. The ball with Rodri. Rodri. They do pass the ball with authority. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to... say it has been coming. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Pellegrini. Barella. Lorenzo Pellegrini with it. Useful looking position, you've got to say. But the danger averted for now.
Well, Spain aren't controlling the possession here, but when they have won it back in midfield areas, their counter-attacking has been excellent. They'll be happy with the way the game's going at the moment.
Just 20 minutes remaining now. Koke's lost the ball. Barella. Domenico Berardi. And players waiting in the centre. Barella. Slipshod passing. Oh, left his man behind here. Well, in the final analysis, it was good defending. Domenico Berardi. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Might be able to set up the chance. It's still there for him. Oh, they really might regret that.
Well, what a big chance that was. That was the game right there.
Federico Di Marco. Moise Keane. They get forward, but time is very much against them here. Barella. Under real pressure here. How about this for drama? All even once more. Astonishing. Well, back underway here, and they've split the 4 goals between them so far. Torres. And given the situation, a goal at this stage might well turn out to be a winner. Keane. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Players back to cover. Moise Keane. Make sure nothing came of that. That is that after 90 minutes. Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring... And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Italy versus Germany.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got 2 teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and 2 coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Can he finish this? Well denied by the keeper, but really he only has himself to blame. And the Italy starting 11. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the keeper. Leonardo Bonucci plays alongside Alessandro Bastoni in central defence. Federico Chiesa starts with Domenico Berardi out wide. And the tactical configuration has 2 players in attack from the very outset. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming. 1-0 then. Excellent refereeing. Advantage in operation. Kai Hetz. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Sané. On to Werner. Di Marco. And can they exploit the space out wide? Not away completely. And I think the threat has been averted. Werner, might be a chance here. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square. So underway again following the goal that made things level. Good looking ball, there could be a chance now. Well, nothing comes of it in the end because the flag has gone up, Stuart.
Well, he knew where the space was, but he's just been too eager, and that's why he's offside.
Pellegrini. Not a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Well read to ease the pressure. Di Marco. Berardi has it. Federico Di Marco. Pellegrini. Barella has it for attacking possibilities. A good and fair challenge. Leroy Sané. On to Werner. Nico Schlotterbeck. Leon Goretzka. Went in strongly, decisively. And with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action, potentially. Outrageously skillful. And his teammate got him out of trouble. Pellegrini. Oh, lovely ball. And saved by the keeper. Trying to pick out a teammate. Federico Chiesa. Chiesa. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Goretzka. Germany pushing forward with options available. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Florenzi. Well, he dealt with that ball played in rather well. Sané. Werner. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Florenzi. Chiesa. It's with Florenzi. It's a perfect challenge. The first half here comes to an end. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur. In with a chance! Can they slot it home? And a time for calm on the ball. Di Marco. Domenico Berardi. Federico Di Marco. Lorenzo Pellegrini with it. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. And it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Werner. Well, Timo Werner, a player who can light up
Can he finish this?
And just failing to bend the run enough, and the flag has been raised. Well, he's lost it. Florenzi. Barella has it. Becha. On to Goretzka. Sané. Timo Werner. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form. So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Sané. And he read it well defensively.
Well, those stats don't surprise me. Italy have certainly had more of the ball, but their attacking players been too slow, mainly due to a lack of movement of the front players. At some point, they have to threaten the space in behind the defenders, otherwise they're going to lose this.
And tremendous individual skill. Sané. And he might be through here. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and they just need to keep the concentration. Underway again with the score at 3-1. Havertz. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Well, we're highlighting him for a reason, Stuart. He's putting in a really authoritative performance here.
Well, he's been a joy to watch so far. He's got so much ability, and it was also a very good finish for his goal. He's been excellent.
Alessandro Bastoni. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Sané. Is it going to be Sané? Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. Di Marco. Pellegrini. Federico Di Marco. Oh, good use of the ball. The supporters want to see him have a go. Barella. Well read to ease the pressure. Sané. On attacking possibilities, but the danger averted for now. Bodies forward and the break looks on. And the counter-attack came to nothing. Di Marco. Wanted to keep it but couldn't. Plenty of support here. And Germany get the throw. Sané, can he finish this? And a goal, it was served up on a silver platter for him. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. And with that, the attack fizzles out. But approaching full time, and this is wearing the look of mission impossible for the home side, Stuart.
Well, this is certainly...
Oh, they could be in here, Stuart. What an important piece of defending. Not a great pass. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, the electronic board showing one additional minute. Great vision from Leroy Sané. In position. Still possibilities. And the final whistle, the big story here. Germany have... This is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the... Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Italy versus France.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire. It should be a cracking game, though.
Di Marco. Getting the ball forward. Now will the cross work out for them? Not to be this time. And the Italy starting 11. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Leonardo Bonucci plays alongside Alessandro Bastoni in central defence. Lorenzo Pellegrini plays alongside Nicolo Barella in the centre of midfield. And in attack, Ciro Immobile plays with Andrea Belotti. Here's the side France will go with. Alban Lafont is the goalkeeper. Kingsley Coman starts with Ousmane Dembele in the wide positions. And up front, Antoine Griezmann starts alongside Kylian Mbappe. Federico Di Marco. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. Pellegrini. In possession, Belotti. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Can they take advantage? Oh, it was a crucial challenge. Domenico Berardi. It needs an accurate cross. Must take the lead here. Oh, marvellous defending to deny him. Getting in there to intercept. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Very quick thinking there. Barella. In possession, Belotti. Chiesa. Options in the centre. Belotti. Can he get them in front? Nicely saved. Kunde. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. And Italy with the ball again. Federico Di Marco. Barella has it. Good vision. Can he get onto this? Mbappe. Perfect challenge. Well, he was under a bit of stress, but back to the keeper. Coman, he failed to hold it. Given away again. Federico Di Marco. Chiesa. Crossed into the penalty area. And they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Fine teamwork to win it back. Promising attack this. Oh, lovely ball. And they could do damage. And a goal it is. The keeper really not part of the equation. So back underway. Will there be a response? And he's in. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again. So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Oh, it's mischievous, and keeping it out. Trying to pick out a teammate. And with that, the first half draws to a... Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Effective challenge. Theo Hernandez. Camavinga. Well, Antoine Griezmann, so far, you've got to say, excelling out there, Stuart.
Well, it was a vital goal, and at a crucial time, you have to say. Certainly changes the complexion of the game now, but it's whether they can take the momentum into the second half, as they've struggled at times today.
Pellegrini. Chiesa. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Pellegrini. The ball with Chiesa. Might be a chance here. Terrific save.
Well, that's a top-class save. He read it so well.
So the corner played into the box. Punched away. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Pellegrini. Immobile. Can he make it count? And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front. Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Dembele. Now with Mbappe. Oh, maybe the equaliser. Trying to lob the keeper. Oh, that is a moment of pure quality. A goal for football lovers to enjoy the world over. So the ball is rolling again at 2-2. Oh, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. It needs an accurate cross. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Mbappe. Can they forge ahead? And able to close down the shots. An opportunity to forge ahead from this corner situation. Well, they fancy a short one. It's one corner after another. And played short. There's 20 minutes remaining now. Chiesa. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. Bonucci. On the ball, Bastoni. Florenzi. Oh, could be. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the dog... to order. Theo Hernandez. Chance to cross. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. So a personnel change then. Well, opting for the short corner. Still looking to get the shot off. Oh, there it is! A back-and-forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes. Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. They're on the scent of a winner late in this game. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been foiled. How pivotal could that be at this stage of the game?
Well, it was a good save, but that was the chance to win the game there. That could be their last opportunity.
Rabiot. Guendouzi. Can he put them in front? He had to react, and did. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And the keeper throws himself at the ball. What can they do from this corner? The minutes ticking away in this game. Ball back with Italy now. Federico Chiesa. Here's Bonucci. Lorenzi. Bonucci. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. Di Marco. Oh, he's given us away. Still pushing for a winner. That is that after 90 minutes. Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week. And hello to you on what is a perfect night. We're at the home of football, Wembley. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. Real chance. Goalkeeper getting in the way. Superb save. They take it short. Firing it towards goal. Well, closed down straight away. The England first 11. Nick Pope gets the nod between the posts. Luke Shaw starts with Kyle Walker as fullbacks. Jude Bellingham starts alongside Declan Rice in central midfield. Bukayo Saka starts with Harry Kane. Here's the side France will go with. Alban Lafont is the goalkeeper. Kingsley Coman starts with...
Oh, Derek, there's a chance here.
In it goes! the starters. First goal of the game. And England get us moving again. A quick response required after the setback. Mbappe. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Bellingham. Takes on the shot. And offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
A gift for any goalkeeper. Tammy Abraham. And he saw the situation developing. And it's a quality pass. And cleared behind for what is going to be a corner kick. Over it comes. Well, quite simply not precise enough from that position. Jude Bellingham. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. And he's found a bit of daylight. That's great goalkeeping.
Well, what a save that is. He was so alert there.
Playing it in. And hit with ferocity. It was close, but not quite good enough. Koundé. This is Coman. Able to skip past his man. Can't miss, surely. Oh, good work by the keeper. Short corner taken. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Dembele. Well, nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. And France pushing forward with options available. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Abraham. Can they slot it home? In it goes! And the second time of asking. And the keeper feels hung out to dry. So a level contest. 1-1. And an astute piece of defending. The inside route looking promising. And a good take under duress there. And that's an important intervention. Abraham. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Thuram. Tammy Abraham. Not a good pass. Thuram. Oh, managing to beat him. Well, a crucial intervention inside the box. And it's going to run through to the keeper here. Walker. And they have possession again. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. Well, the fact of the matter is sometimes there is no advantage, and that was the view of the referee. Dembele. Now can they counter clinically? Went in strongly, decisively. Effective pressure to regain possession. Coman's pass needed to be better. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Dembele. Can he put them in front? And denied by the keeper. Impressive. And he's fired over the corner. Well, there we have it. We're at the halfway mark. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. And Bellingham. Well, decent effort, but not troubling the keeper too much. Really getting stuck in. Kane. Chance to play it in. Rice. Terrific block. You certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Stuart.
Well, they weren't at their best, but with that equaliser, you can see why he's so important to this team. Hopefully they can get more of the ball to him in the second half so he can show us his ability.
And the referee blows for a foul. Mbappe. Can he get them in front? Oh, good work by the keeper.
Well, the stats back up what we've seen so far. Some good attacking football, chances for both teams, and plenty to enjoy. Let's hope for more of the same.
Walker. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful, and the keeper able to hold on to it. 30 minutes left for play. Oh, in with a chance. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Number 11.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Mbappe. And a good... Based on that challenge, you wouldn't be at all surprised if the referee reaches for his pocket, giving them a different option by moving in field. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Able to deal with the threat. Oh, yes! You cannot strike them any better than that! Brilliant goal! Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. And steered back under a bit of pressure. It wasn't a great pass, was it? Tremendous ball played through. And the keeper flings himself at the ball. And the corner played over by Dembele. Gallagher. And Bellingham. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Defenders need to cover. Superb save.
Well, he should score, of course, but that's a brilliant save. Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
Well, he failed to get it away properly. And in the end, no damage done. Griezmann. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Well, that pass easy on the eye. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Dembele. Space afforded him. And a poor ball. Well, they're certainly thinking about a winner, but timely defending when it mattered. Abraham. Walker. Well, couldn't keep it. And he has options available. Mbappe. Can they forge ahead? Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal.
Well, these players must be motivated. The crowd have been great. Can they now get the winner?
Less than convinced. Well, flinging himself at the ball. Well, you just never know about chances near the end. You've got to be opportunistic. Will this corner do it? And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Dembele. And fine goalkeeping. And there's the whistle. All the... And hello, wherever you happen to be, it's a fine night for football here at Wembley Stadium in London. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. It's England against Italy.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Moving into the advanced position. Alessandro Bastoni. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Pellegrini. Top-class defending. Barella. Really vital interception here. Plenty of support here. Body in the way. Nicely timed tackle. Belotti. Trying to lob the keeper. Oh, how about that for a chip? Savouring. Pure brilliance. Well, the ball is moving again. Will there be a quick reply from England? There needs to be. Chiesa. Well, the goalkeeper doing what he's paid to do. It'll be a corner. The clearance wasn't decisive. Barella. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Now sending it in. Declan Rice. Abraham. Sterling. Walker. Now with Kane. And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here.
Number 22.
So in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Good tackle. Pellegrini. And the referee spotted the foul but has played advantage. And a chance for them to nudge in front. He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal! Well, 2-1 it is here. Walker. Now with Sterling. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area.
This is a message for Owen Kennedy. Owen, happy birthday from your friend
Barella.
Jonathan Fish.
Veloci. Florenzi. Oh, he's really opened them up here. Well, it was a risky challenge, but brilliantly executed. Potential danger here. Kane. Tremendously strong in the tackle.
Well, as you can see, Italy have found it difficult to control the tempo of the game here. But when they have had it, they've looked so dangerous, particularly when they press high up the field, win the ball back in those areas, and then counter-attack quickly.
Really a very poor ball. A foul, but advantage played. Well, let's see about the cross. Superb block. Abraham. This could square the game. Closing down well. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Barella. Immobile now. Chiesa. It might still be problematic. Superbly read and executed. Useful looking ball. And he could cash in. Terrific save.
Well, that's a top-class save. He read it so well. Well, it's been a while, but these fans are now coming to life. Can they equalise here?
And the referees... Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Pellegrini. And still looking for space. And blocked for now. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. Kane. He's given us away. Well, a lot to like about Ciro Immobile and his first half performance. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, Derek, he took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the plate.
Oh, in with a chance! A goal! Real excitement! A back-and-forth type of game. Now they're level. Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy topsy-turvy game this has been. Florenzi. Pellegrini. Able to skip past his man. Immobile. The clearance wasn't decisive. Immobile. Can he put them in front? And it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Well, they've lost the ball. Kane. Saka. Giving the ball to the opposition that time.
Well, this is such a good watch. Both teams have played their part in a great game with plenty of good forward play. I'm sure we'll see more goals before the end.
A very effective challenge put in. Saka. Possession changing hands. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Abraham. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Ciro Immobile. Walker.
Well, it's been a frustrating day for these fans. They want a goal. They're urging them to attack now.
Just 15 minutes remaining. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Ciro Immobile. Berardi has it. Failed to keep hold of it. And in with a real chance. And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? And the pass was off target. It'll be a throw. Well, shortly we'll hear the final whistle. The home side with the lead. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, what a finale we have here. But
Oh, from miles out, he's done it! How about that for a pure strike? Terrific technique. Wondrous. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Veloci. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Walker. Now Harry Kane. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Harry Kane slips it through. And there it is! That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts. So they restart the game. And the final whistle is sounded. England... a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week. Well, I must say it's always a pleasure to be at this fantastic venue, the Metropolitano, in the Spanish capital, Madrid. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and my partner, ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk, is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Spain against Italy.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
And the Italy starting 11. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. Leonardo Bonucci plays alongside Alessandro Bastoni in central defence. Nicolo Barella plays with Lorenzo Pellegrini in central midfield. And up front, Andrea Bellotti plays with Ciro Immobile. And Italy will get the throw-in. Read it superbly to take back possession. Promising attack this. Takes on the shot. The keeper diving magnificently to make sure he got there. And deciding to go short with this one. Well, he'd be disappointed if he didn't take that one cleanly. Federico Di Marco. And a good-looking pass. Now sliding in field. And the keeper doesn't have to worry too much about that one. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Possession one. Veloci, it's there for him, and a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Barella. Immobile now. And that's a well-timed pass. Oh, but there's defensive diligence for you when things look dangerous. Promising sequence. Rodri. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. Di Marco. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Torres. Sarabia. Here's Marco Asensio. Now able to close down the shot.
Well, the stats confirm what we've been seeing. Italy haven't controlled the play so far, but they've certainly shown an ability to counter-attack when they win it back. I expect more of the same. I think it's been a really good performance from them so far.
Rodri. And very deftly cut out. Well, he's allowed it to go over the touchline, so a throw-in. Pellegrini. Barella has it. Chiesa. On to Pellegrini. And the keeper throws himself at the ball. And now the delivery. And not an attempt he'll be terribly proud of. Pedri. On to Morata. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Chiesa. Barella has it. Pellegrini. He read the situation defensively and did his job. So almost at the break here, and not quite going to plan for the home side. Work to do, Stuart.
Well, it's been a tight first half so far, but they haven't quite shown enough guile in the attacking third. If, however, they can be more dynamic in the 1v1 situations, they have the quality to turn this around.
Well, a corner kick it is. Let's see if they can put this to good use as they try to add to their advantage. And so it is, the first half. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Lorenzi. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Velotti. Terrific block. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Pablo Sarabia. They do pass the ball with authority. Pau Torres. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, Derek, he took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the play.
Good visualisation and execution. Maximum commitment, and he's given away the corner. An unforced error, you've got to say. Velotti. What can they do from here? And a chance to level it. Oh, a smart stop. Lorenzi. And given away. Pedri. And on the ball, Sarabia. Pedri. Sarabia. Able to get a body in the way. Federico Chiesa. Federico Di Marco. Great vision to switch the play. Options in the middle. They won't complain about having won the corner, and maybe an opportunity to increase their advantage. And short it is. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Electing to cross into the centre. Just couldn't capitalise there. Marco Asensio. Now with Morata. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Pedri. Sarabia. Asensio. And back with Rodri. And unable to keep the ball. Domenico Berardi. Florenzi. Lorenzo Pellegrini with it. Interception to snuff out the danger. That'll be a Spain throw-in. Laporte. Pedri. And Torres on the ball. Can they fashion something? They need a goal. Oh, a goal! That levels it in the closing phase of this game. So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Over the touchline of what will be an Italy throw. And forward they go again. Can they win this? And Laporte in the way. And intercepted there. Immobile. Takes the shot. Player in the way again. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. They cannot be separated here, and it's off. Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line, and the likely... Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Germany against Italy.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible.
Immobile! And it took a touch on the way through, so a corner here. And still dangerous. Just missing narrowly on the volley.
Well, it's a fantastic effort. Difficult technique, but he caught it so well. He's unfortunate.
Here's the starting lineup for Germany. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Niklas Süle starts with Antonio Rüdiger in central defence. Leon Goretzka plays alongside Kai Havertz in central midfield. And up front, Timo Werner plays alongside Lucas Mecha. And the Italy starting 11. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the keeper. Leonardo Bonucci plays alongside Alessandro Bastoni in central defence. Lorenzo Pellegrini plays alongside Nicolo Barella in the centre of midfield. And up front, Federico Chiesa starts with Ciro Immobile. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him, Stuart?
Well, Derek, he's the perfect finisher. He's got a great shot in him. His movement is excellent.
Oh, wait, Stuart, they might score. Leon Goretzka and Havertz. Lucas Mecha. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Throw into Italy. Barella. Di Marco. Alessandro Bastoni. Barella has it. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Chiesa. A smart stop here. And over comes the corner. It might still be problematic. A gift for any goalkeeper. Leon Goretzka. Lucas Mecha. Goretzka has it now. Werner. Very quick thinking there. Jorginho. And they need to get tighter here. Must take the lead here. And a goal it is. But offside is the verdict.
Well, it's a good finish, but he was just offside. Great decision by the assistant.
Leon Goretzka. Sané. Now with Goretzka. It has to be. And denied by the keeper. Impressive.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Havertz. Lorenzo Pellegrini with it. Alessandro Bastoni. Federico Di Marco. Immobile. Onto Goretzka. Lucas Mecha. Nico Schlotterbeck. Havertz. Goretzka has it now. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. Florenzi. Barella has it. And there to intervene. Pellegrini. It's with Florenzi. Barella. Immobile. Can he put it in? Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. Kai Havertz. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Mecha. The first half here comes to an end. So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. He just needs to remain icy cool. The goal to put them in front. And there's a turn-up for the books, based on what we've seen in this game so far. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? A super tackle, and they've won possession. Rudiger. Havertz. Federico Chiesa. And he takes it on. Decent effort there.
Well, he has such good technique. He really did hit that well. He certainly came close there.
Kai Havertz. Germany in a position of menace. Mecha. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Takes the shot. Brilliant save. Let's see about the delivery. And not the best clearance. And he could be in proper trouble here. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up. Well, Germany certainly haven't dominated the ball so far, but they've certainly shown an ability to counter-attack when they win it back.
Oh, the penalty's been given, and it's not what they had in mind. It's falling apart for them. A chance to extend their lead. A goal! Calmly taken spot kick. 2-0 now, and back underway. Federico Chiesa. And take it away. Gozens. Rudiger has it. Havertz. Rudiger. Promising move from Germany. Mecha. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Kai Havertz. Goretzka has it now. Can he finish this? And it goes! Well, it's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance. So on with the action, and I must say it's been a thorough masterclass from Germany so far, and you sense it's a question of how many. Mecha. Oh, great attacking play, but a good piece of tidying up. Domenico Berardi. This might be ideal for the counter. And snuffing out the danger. Mecha. Now with Sané. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. Determined defending. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Really vital interception here. Mecha. Opportunity. Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there.
And there's the delivery. Oh, fantastic effort. He made great contact, but the keeper more than equal to it. Now, how about the short corner? Sané. And return to Havertz. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Applying vigorous pressure. Could be a chance to break here. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Playing it in. Havertz. Can he take advantage? Well, wide by a hair's breadth. Almost had it where he wanted it. So almost at full time, and the home side very much in command.
Oh, can he score here, Derek?
Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. Mecha. And great work to confuse the defender. A very good tackle. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. A foul, but advantage played. And all over here. An acceptable... Today, the hype has been building all week. Hello everyone, delighted to be talking to you from one of my favourite venues in world football, the Orange Velodrome. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's France against Italy.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which one?
And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? Mbappe, there it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for. So the match is restarted, 1-0 here. And very deftly cut out. And the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Well cleared away. Magnificent defending. Griezmann. Now with Mbappe. Might it be Mbappe? Sound piece of goalkeeping. Belotti. Another good tackle. Dembele. Very quick thinking there. Chiesa. On to Jorginho. And he's broken free. fine stop. And space here on the flank. Well, possibilities in the centre. Oh, great vision. Well, it could be on for him here. And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. Griezmann. And the pass could do damage. Veloci. Well read to put an end to that attack. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Come on! And the keeper did magnificently.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Can he finish? Tenacious tackling. Excellent defending there. Beautifully weighted ball. Immobile. Berardi has it. Barella. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. He takes aim. And the keeper more than equal to it. And over it comes. Griezmann. Gives it a go. Able to get a body in the way. Throw in for France coming up. And a chance to whip it in here. Oh, great defending. Federico Chiesa. Well, he could run onto it here. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Pellegrini. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. Must be! And the keeper flings himself at the ball. Can someone get on the end of this? That is how to apply the pressure. Tremendous ball played through. Oh, the penalty's been given, and it's not what they had in mind. It's falling apart for them. And to add insult to injury, it's a booking, Stuart.
Well, I agree.
And the penalty is converted. A goal it is, and now he can exhale. So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Jorginho. Veloci. In it goes to alter the arithmetic and give them hope that they can turn this round. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Crossing opportunity. And a good take under duress there. Griezmann. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Varane carrying out his defensive duties following the cross. And a crucial intervention inside the box. Pellegrini. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Well, the verdict on Kylian Mbappe, in a word, positive.
Well, it's been an incredible performance from him. Clearly the difference between the two sides. Obviously the goals, but his movement too. He's causing the back line all sorts of headaches. He'll no doubt be desperate to grab the hat-trick now.
Can he get them level? Well, that was a gilt-edged opportunity for the equaliser.
Well, I'm not sure how he's missed the target from there. That's a poor effort.
Dembele. Guendouzi. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Teammates available. Disappointing pass. Individual brilliance. Delivering it into the box. Well, in the end, it was rather straightforward for the goalkeeper, Stuart.
Well, he has to do better there. That's a really poor finish.
Veloci, and a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Coman. Moving it forward. And attempting the through ball. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. Delivering it. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily. And the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. 20 minutes to go. Immobile. Cross could be useful. Will it happen for him here? Oh, really good reflexes and danger averted. Oh, good skill, and he's managed to beat his man. But no damage done, that's the main thing. Griezmann. And nicely struck. Couldn't quite hang on. Well, able to survive that attacking push.
Well, I still can't believe that didn't go in, Derek. What an incredible save.
Well, maybe a chance for them now to alleviate the pressure. And they could get one back here. Breaking at pace. Griezmann. Can he finish? Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. And the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty given. Well, no card handed out, but quite a few upset players out there, Stuart. My goodness, he's got that one horribly wrong.
Well, you could tell he wasn't confident, was he?
Plenty of support here. Delivered into the area here. Oh, he couldn't hit the target. What a wonderful chance that was.
Well, I can't believe he's missed that. That was a really poor effort.
Coman. Onto Mbappe. And a good-looking ball. And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. He's in here. But the keeper takes command. Mbappe. It's looking promising. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have 1 additional minute. Oh, good vision. Griezmann. Well, it was a risky challenge, but brilliantly executed. And the final whistle is sounded.